This is Noel Tate from the rock band Leader and Trapped in a World, the Howard the Duck podcast, and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Say you want some justice, kids?
Well, get some and make it unlimited.
That's right. It's that time again. Welcome back to another episode of Unlimited Justice. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is...
Live from the Hall of Justice, Lilith Hellfire!
Tying a man up with her magic lasso, it is...
Mind your business.
She's like, no, I'm on my island full of women.
Honestly, safest place to go.
I don't blame you, sister. I don't know how you guys put up with men.
Hey, and wouldn't you know it, how timely that we're doing a Jerry Conway.
Oh, yes. Some plucky little podcast is doing an interview with him soon. That's right.
We're just going to start the summer of 69 off a little early.
Hey-oh! I don't know if I should put that out just all in one piece or split it up. If we talk some Spider-Man, put it over there. We talk some Justice League.
Yeah, definitely. If we talk some Marvel and DC, just split it up. We'll kind of try to keep it in sections.
So stay tuned, kids. Because that's right, because we're covering a Conway today. No. Almost like we planned
No
it.
blondes were harmed during the filming, during the writing of this issue.
You get that out of your system before we talk. Mr. Conway, is it true you hate blondes?
I'm sure he's heard it all.
I know.
But I'll be on my best behavior.
We'll see. We'll test the waters, and I'll be... we'll see. We'll see if he's down for the joking like a certain someone.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
All right. Should we get to the old issue and then the new issue? Justice League vs. Legion of Superheroes #1 came out this week. So
it sure did.
Surely you jest.
Targets of two worlds.
Oh my! Yes, Justice League.
Oh, like the good old days.
I know. Justice League of America 195 from October 1981. Writer, of course, like we said, Jerry Conway. Penciler, George Perez.
G-Man!
Yeah. Got some couple G's here. Penciler, George Perez.
The other G-Man!
I know. Inker, John Beatty. Colorist, Carl Gafford. Letterer, Ben Oda. And editor, Len Wein.
Oh, look at you go, Lynn.
I know. But yeah, Conway and George Perez, man, this is a power team here.
This is like very early 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Power couple, if you will.
I mean, I was interested in reading the issue, but then once I saw it was those two, I was like, damn it, I'm in. From page 1, I'm like, I'm in.
That's the thing that people don't like. I think the Justice League stuff that he does goes under the radar a little bit just because a lot of other stuff is so much more high profile.
Well, yeah, the Spider-Man.
But I think this is just good, solid character work.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm doing my show prep for that interview, and it's just like, just look at the list of the stuff he's written for Marvel and DC and other stuff. It's just, well, again, he's been writing most of his life, so it's like, but, but again, it's, but the Gwen Stacy stuff gets mentioned every 2 seconds, and of course, he created the Punisher, so, that's always out there. But, I mean, he created characters over here, too, Power Girl, Vixen, Jason Todd.
Yes, indeedy.
Well, I was going to say, a character some of you may have heard of. All right, so Targets of Two Worlds. Ultra Humanite, the arch nemesis of the Earth 2 Superman. Hey, enough with your monkey business, little Hellfire. That's a joke you can tell your grandmother, kids.
Seriously.
has the ability to transfer his genius brain into different bodies, and who is now in the body of a mutated giant ape. See, get it, kids?
Somebody get Gorilla Grodd on the phone.
I know. I mean, remember that crossover we did with Sector 2814, Guerrilla Warfare? I'm surprised they didn't do a story like that, but with Ultra Humanite vs. Grodd. They've never done that.
Nobody remembers Ultra Humanite.
Monkey business. Yeah. Every once in a while they bring them back. Recreates the secret society of supervillains. Say that 3 times fast. He recruits villains from both Earth 1 and Earth 2 as members Cheetah, Signal Man. Who remembers that? Him.
This is a real crack team he's got.
I know. Well, manipulating.
Floronic Man? Come on,
yeah.
Get out of here.
Cheetah, Signal Man, Floronic Man, and Killer Frost.
Monocle?
Killer Frost from Earth 1, and Monocle, Mist, Psycho Pirate, Ragdoll, and Brainwave from Earth 2.
Ragdoll! Come on.
I mean, some of these names, people will know from The Flash, like Killer Frost and Ragdoll. Psycho Pirate. Oh, man.
All joke.
This is Psycho Pirate. This is before he went full balls out crazy,
Yeah. Crisis on Infinite Earths would do that to you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, he remembers everything before Crisis, just like us. That's what drove him insane.
And then New 52 came.
Can you imagine if he's just like, 20 reboots? His master plan.
He just goes up to Ambush Bug. Put me out of my misery, bub.
Oh! Shh! Don't say Ambush Bug.
We're doing me now.
The best.
Oh, he's trying to get that VCR hooked up. We won't see him until next week.
I'm pretty sure they still have RCA hookups on the back of TVs, but I'm like, are there even ports on the back of that TV for a VCR?
I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure.
I mean, I could get a VCR. I have one buried in the basement somewhere, but I'm just like, man, I can't remember.
Me too. I have my Smallville all 10 seasons on. No? Not
really?
All 10 seasons. I have a couple seasons on VHS.
I was going to say, even I have all my Smallville.
And all my Disney stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's bad. I got all 10 seasons of Smallville on DVD and Blu-ray, and then I got the limited edition, full series with the newspaper and everything. It's bad. The Superman shelf is bad.
I don't think I have
It's redundant.
I don't think I have any VHS tapes left. Everything I wanted to transfer, I just got on like either, DVD
all
or
my
Blu-ray.
Disney tapes are best watched on VHS. Like Bambi, Snow White. Like when you watch it on Blu-ray, it's just not the same. The heart and soul's gone. Anywho. Retro. How retro.
Let's get back to this monkey business. His master plan is to remove 10 particular superheroes of the Justice League and Justice Society from the multiverse.
We're digging to the deep dive of Black Canary a little bit too.
Oh, so. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that soon.
I never know how I feel about it. Some days I like it, and other days I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I know you wanted to wait on some of the character focused months, but we need to do a Black Canary month. I think that needs to be the first one. Black Canary.
We need to do a Black Canary year. Do you know how much damage Arrow has done to the Black Canary brand? And then don't even get me started on the Birds of Prey. Don't you do it. Even Huntress got damaged in that one, so.
Oh, whoa. I mean, Huntress was like Superboy, it's like.
It's kind of like, how is Arrow's Huntress better than the movie? How? And we only saw, how?
Because the movie Huntress wasn't like, she has layers, basically movie Huntress was just like, I'm gonna kill.
I got a crossbow and I want to have fun. Yeah.
There's a drop.
Honestly, we should just do a Birds of Prey month.
We can, there we go. That's what, well, I was gonna,
these days.
Well, I was thinking the one day too, we need to do Huntress stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm
talking Earth 2 Huntress though.
Okay. No, that's fine. I was going to say.
No shade to Earth 1 Huntress. Earth 2 Huntress is the best Huntress.
Either Earth 2 Huntress or do you want to do a comparison?
Well, we could do a comparison.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so the Mist, the reason why I bring up the Black Canary is because the Mist has this whole thing about Black Canary and like how he doesn't know that that's the daughter of the original Canary. And then Monocle's got like a grudge with Earth 2 Hawkman. And then, of course, Cheetah and Wonder Woman just need to shut up and kiss.
Oh!
It's there and it's always been there and it's very intentional.
Yeah.
If you know anything about the creator, so.
Yeah, so
that's just, it's not even headcanon at that point, it's just canon.
Yeah. So before Crisis, so there was no Earth 1 Black Canary. The original Black Canary's daughter came over to Earth 1, right?
Yeah, it's so convoluted at this point, too.
Mm-hmm.
But it worked for then, I guess, because everything was outrageous and we were always going between Earths and stuff, so we don't really do that so much anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to cover that story. What is that, like 219 and 220? That whole, they try to clean up some continuity there. Black Canary.
And it just kind of made it worse between us hens.
Well, then Crisis did stuff, So.
Oh my god.
Okay. You know what?
And a shout out to the Adam Al Pratt. I don't think the Adam Al Pratt gets enough love. I think people just forget that guy.
Mm-hmm. Because he really didn't have a lot of flashy powers like, Ray Palmer.
Exactly. No nanites.
Courtesy of Ray Palmer.
And then Johnny Thunder. I really liked Johnny Thunder, and it's a shame they never ended up doing more with him.
Say you. What do you say?
But yeah, let's get over to the... I don't know.
But yeah, no, his plan is to remove 10 particular superheroes of the Justice League and Justice Society from the multiverse, defeating them and hurling them into limbo, thus upsetting the cosmic balance and causing all superheroes to be eradicated from one of the two parallel worlds. But which world is unknown? Not really.
Now, did we always call them parallel worlds? I feel like that's not the correct terminology.
I'm trying to remember, because I don't think they, when Jay Garrick met Barry Allen, did they call it parallel worlds?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I just feel like they didn't use that particular terminology.
Or is it another Earth? I mean, I don't think they used alternate, they didn't say alternate reality, so what was it? It was it was either parallel worlds or maybe just another Earth.
Might have been parallel worlds. I think it was just another Earth. I feel like parallel worlds was just too sci-fi, even for comic books at that particular time, I think.
Oh yeah, especially
they kept it pretty simple.
Especially the Flash of Two Worlds. That was what, 50s, late 50s.
Yeah.
They weren't getting.
So that's why I wanted to say they always just called it another Earth.
Yeah.
Not to get bogged down in pedantic semantics, but.
Mist renews his battle against Black Canary. Yeah, unaware that she's actually the daughter of the original, whom he previously fought. How do you not know? I mean, it's oh, hey, you're still looking pretty young. It's
They're both blondes with a great rack, so.
That's what Lilith looks for.
Call me Oliver.
Hey-o! Monaco overcomes the Earth 2 Hawkman, and Cheetah takes her revenge on Wonder Woman.
I love this cover, by the way. I think this is a really great cover.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd like a poster of that, honestly.
I mean, please, anything George Perez does, you can make a poster of.
That's so true. That is very true. Shout out to it only being 60 cents.
Mm.
Sometimes my comic book guy has days where it's he'll charge you the actual price on the cover. I clean up on the Archies.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I wish Marvel and DC would do that. Huh?
Well, I mean, the covers aren't in the best condition, but it's readable.
If you want a reading copy, it's just a copy to read or something. Yeah.
It's not too many it's not too many books that I go ahead and get pressed because that's not what I collect comic books for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually want to read them. If it's an important issue, you get to. Everybody knows that.
And I mean, unfortunately, with the news we got, I mean, should we do a George Perez episode maybe or something?
Yeah, we definitely should probably plan that for Capes, the main show.
Oh, I didn't know if you want to do it here or on Capes or something.
Yeah, Capes.
Okay.
That deserves Capes.
Okay. I was going to say, I might be able to get Wrangle Will, because I know we were talking about it the one day. That's
the problem when, you're a comic book nerd and your greatest era, the 90s and the 80s, are literally 40, 30 decades ago, 40, 30 years ago, and all your faves are just kind of old now.
But that's what we talked about. Me and Will were talking about Perez. It's he did everything. I mean, basically, is there anyone at Marvel and DC he hasn't drawn? I mean, just with Crisis on Infinite Earths, he drew everyone in the DC universe.
Exactly.
Man's master. Okay, so explain this plot to me, because I get it. Ultra Humanite, he's lying to everybody. He knows if they eliminate these 10 superheroes, all Earth 2 is going to lose their superheroes. That was the big thing at the end. But it's
yeah.
Okay, I get the idea, but it's how are you going to make certain superheroes disappear? Like if you kill Black Canary, I think we didn't get to him yet, but I think Firestorm was on the list or something. I didn't read ahead. I just looking at the cover, but it's like if you just kill a hero who only has one version between the two Earths, how is that going to make other superheroes disappear? Like I get it. Like if you kill like Wonder Woman or something, if there's one on each Earth, if you kill one, maybe the other one, the universe is going to try to correct itself.
It's a wacky plan. Like this is the thing. Early 80s high concepts. It didn't have to make sense. You were just going to go with it regardless. Look at all the pretty superheroes gathered together. Look at the cool supervillains. It's a MacGuffin.
I know.
Sometimes you just gotta.
That was the fun.
You gotta ambush bug your way through things.
We're doing me now. But that was the funniest scene, like when they're done with their yearly reunion and everyone is like, it's just, oh hey, what a cool change of pace. No supervillains attacked us this year during the reunion.
You jinxed it!
I mean, it was so slow, and then Firestorm. Hey, Power Girl. Hey, want to come over?
Yeah, I bet.
Hey-o.
She's the only one that can handle that firestorm.
Hey-o.
Talk about a fire crash, am I right?
Oh! And
Dear Blue Chew, reason number 196, you should sponsor Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. If it's good enough for Joe Rogan, it's good enough for me.
And Professor...
Blue's got dick jokes for days.
Hey, whoa! I'm going to take that and cut out the joke part. Hey, anyway.
Go ahead. It's fine.
Oh my! But no,
not like it'd be untrue either way. So.
Whoa! And Professor Stein's like in there saying, "Ronnie, shut up!
You're gonna ruin it for the both of us, hey!"
Oh my God! Like the whole Cyrano thing, but it's Professor Stein in Ronnie's head. Tell her this.
Oh, I miss Professor Stein on the Legends. Life just ain't been the same since Professor Stein died on the Legends. Spoilers, even though that's like 6 years ago at this point.
I don't know, mystery person. How do we let you see your name? Got to give Facebook or something permission.
Yeah.
But no, I mean this issue. It's a 3-part story. This issue was like a lot of setup, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it because again, Conway's writing and George Perez.
You actually get villain motivations, not just I'm evil.
Yes, exactly. In 81, yeah.
And that's the thing that I think why I really like DC, just even still to this day, and kind of I guess is that I like the villains. The villains are more fleshed out in DC, and the writers enjoy spending time with the villains. They're not just, just to point A to get to point B. Do you know what I mean? They actually like to revel in it. And now we're seeing it more with like, your Kingpins and your Dr. Octopus. But like back in the day, come on, Namor was really one note. Dr. Doom was really one note. Mole Man, Molecule Man, come on.
Oh, I wonder who that is. Somebody say villains?
Oh, I rustled up Russell by mentioning all these villains.
Maybe.
You gotta rub that one in.
Now I think he's gone
again.
I
didn't know I left a trail of Joker nuggets.
Whoa!
Where's the Joker nuggets?
But yeah, no, like I think that's what really draws me into DC, and I think that's what draws a lot of writers in. Like,
yeah,
sure you want to draw Superman, but everybody wants their take on the Joker too.
Again, the Conway writing, this is the first time I read this, and I was just like, I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, man, you're not getting this, intricate of a story, especially on the villain end in 1981.
Well, also, and I think that goes to the Marvel style versus the DC style as well, too. And, all the mandates that come with certain things that they have to do via villain-wise and things like that.
But I'm just saying, Marvel and DC, there's some books, you're not getting this in 81, but, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to discover the other 2 issues. I think this is a very good arc. It's kind of like definitive, really, about what makes the Justice League so special.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to read ahead. I might just read the last 2 just to be like, I got to see where this goes. Hey, it's
The artwork, though, I really like. It's a hell of a team. Like,
oh yeah,
I don't think that the story would hit the same for me if somebody else was writing and it was still, it's just that combination of these two. They really work together well.
Oh yeah,
on this team up book. So
George Perez in his prime. I mean, early '80s, the Justice League, and then
he was the man. It was like him and Marv Wolfman, untouchable.
Oh yeah, I mean Titans. Look at, their work on Titans was giving X-Men a run for its money. Come on,
definitely.
I think they said,
and that was the plan.
Weren't those the big two sellers at one point? It was like X-Men on the Marvel side and Titans on DC. Is like.
Yep. Oh, what a time to be alive.
I know. But yeah, just his work on Justice League and Avengers, man. Holy crap. I mean, you could throw like 50 people in a panel and, Perez makes it look like, they could be shoulder to shoulder and Perez makes it look like not crowded.
Okay, let's, on the flip side of this.
Oh, Lord, what? Get to the new issue?
But no, for me, I definitely say this is a strong, solid A. I like the dialogue. I like the artwork. I thought that the panel construction was very conducive to the flow of the story. The story went by really fast. And I feel like a lot of older issues, especially from like the late 70s, early 80s, kind of have a pacing issue where it's just like, they get the problem, they fight, and then it's resolved. And it's like not a lot of characterization or dialogue,
Yeah.
So this is like definitely a refreshing change of pace from that particular setup.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of books at this era, they can get wordy, or like you could be like, info dump, and it's like here you don't get that here. I mean, you're talking Earth 1, Earth 2, and not once that I feel like, oh man, info dump and this, and yeah, like you said, pacing is beautiful. Yeah, everything. Again, it's an A. It's an A for me too, because like I said, it's like a setup issue, but it almost doesn't feel like it.
Exactly. This version of Justice League and then the 2000s Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, I think those are just like the if you want to do anything with Justice League, those are the two definitive sources you should pull from. That's just my personal opinion. You can't go wrong with it.
Exactly.
So, speaking of somebody who needs to do some deep dive reading, shall we?
What?
Speaking of somebody who can learn a thing or two about actual deep diving and not creating new characters.
You're talking about Mr. Bendis?
I shouldn't give him such a hard time. I was pleasantly surprised, but the bar was super low.
I mean, it's not bad, but it still slaps to me of a typical Bendis.
It's definitely a Bendis story.
Oh yeah, it's just like what? Oh, what? Duplicate Girl's old now? Wait, she's old? What did you say? She's old? Yes. It's like, we get it.
Her boobs are hitting the floor.
Oh!
Although I am very interested to see where he takes the gold lanterns, because I like the gold lanterns. So.
Oh, yeah. Because I think he peed.
I'm surprised he's allowed to play in that sandbox, actually. So.
I wonder.
Somebody must have liked it and saw it.
I wonder, though, if there's a little bit of leeway there, because it is the 31st century lantern, so he's not playing in present day Lantern Corps. Yeah.
But the future can affect the past in comic books, silly boy. I saw a lot of people ripping on it like way too harshly just because they're mad about something else that Bendis did. Like I said, I set the bar low and I gave it a fair shot, and I erased all my, feelings about Bendis to try to give this a fair shake because I like both teams.
Mm-hmm.
So, although the teams seem a little bit unrecognizable, but that's okay.
Well, I think that's him. I don't blame him for that. That he has to deal with whatever configuration that at least the Justice League is at this moment.
Yeah. So.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Is that your mom, really?
Yes.
Aww.
Unless someone stole her identity, yeah.
Oh no! I've been hacked! Don't click that link I sent you, Billy.
But yeah, so did they not know when they were putting this out or what? Because it was just false advertising, because Clark's on the cover, but it's John Kent in the issue.
It's probably a little bait and switch.
Yeah. Do they think they might anger people if they had John Kent on the cover?
I don't mind John Kent as Superman. It's kind of interesting because I feel like in the comic books, like modern comics, we did get shortchanged on like an actual decent Superboy, and I don't see him as like Superman. I see him as Superboy.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for this story because Bendis did have him in the Legion, and so
I think it's like a bridge, but they didn't. Yeah, with the whole issue of the bisexual thing, they didn't know how that was going to probably play out.
Yeah,
so they just did the safe thing.
True, and of course, kids, if you want Clark Kent Superman, remember what Connor McKenna says: go read your Action Comics.
You only need one Superman book. # change my mind.
That's kind of what they're.
Your mom says she's not hacked. It's her.
I saw that. See, kids, we have fans.
But no, I think this is great setup. I'm interested to see where it goes. Yeah, it felt talky, but not too talky. This didn't feel like a Jessica Jones book, for example.
Yeah,
it felt more like Avengers. Like I felt like when he did the Avengers, they weren't as talky as say like that Superman book was. So it's balance. He's found a balance, and as long as he can stay on track.
I mean, yeah, it's been this dialogue, but yeah, he doesn't get too wordy. So.
It's truncated.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder again if it's like because he does have to move it along because this is. I mean, is it better that we know where Bendis' story is ending because this is a 6-issue miniseries?
Exactly, but I think that they're definitely hoping for a chance of more because they do have that cartoon coming out.
Well, yeah, I just wonder, he was writing the Legion series. Are they going to reboot it and do it again? Or?
Yeah, I think they're going to reboot it and be more closely to that HBO Max animated series because it's got more adult themes, I guess. I hope it's not like Harley Quinn adult, but I just hope that like the fight scenes are like more graphic and they just like have more leeway with like what they're able to show, like, violence wise. I don't need like sex scenes in a Legion show. Yeah, I don't need that. No.
It's just going to be.
But brutal fights? Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I figured they were just using this to, reboot Legion. And again, it's going to be like, hey, from a guy who works on the animated series of Legion, he's writing the comic too.
Yeah. And, honestly, like I said, I think that Bendis is a good, like, connective tissue. I think that he's great with, like, the business side of things. And that's, like, where I would prefer to see him excel and, like, really, like, not retire, but you know what I mean? Like, be like an editor and, a statesman of the comic book world now. I think it's time.
Like almost like what they did with Jeff Johns and put him on like certain projects and stuff.
Yeah, because like from everything that I hear, he's a perfectly lovely man. He gets along with everybody, and we need that at DC.
Yeah, I mean, I could. I mean, no offense, but I could see him doing, like more of a fit on like the TV side than the comic side, even at this point.
Yeah, like I like his Marvel stuff, but it's like the Wonder Imprint was great stuff, but most of that was like no sweat off his back. It wasn't like any canon or real established characters and stuff. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas Rogos are.
I think it's better if like he comes up with the big idea, the big pitch, and then gives it to someone.
And then he has a team to help him hammer it down and fine tune it. And I feel like Scott Goldesky has a good vibe with him because it really works. Like sometimes when he works with the artist, you can tell that it was like a struggle.
Yeah.
This felt pretty seamless. Like they actually conveyed their ideas with one another very well.
Yeah, it wasn't for...
I think that's another issue that he has. Like, he has a hard time with the artist sometimes. Like, conveying what he really wants because there's so much dialogue. The guy's like, hey, can I get a chance to shine over here? Enough with the dialogue boxes!
Yeah, no, I did like the art in this. This was really good art.
Yeah.
Which I guess, if you Justice League and you're trying to spin off a Legion, you better bring some good talent. So, yeah. I wasn't familiar with this artist, but yeah, I was very happy with the art in this.
Definitely. But yeah, the Legion, not the lineup that I would have thought.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember because I only read a few of those issues. I mean, this was the lineup Bendis put in place, right?
Yeah, I think so, which is probably why I was so surprised. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, it's
just different, and that's fine.
I mean, do you have to cut down the roster because Legion does have a big roster?
I mean, huge roster, but maybe they're going to rotate in and out. Maybe it's very unlimited justice.
That's what That's what I was thinking. It's like, yeah, keep the entire roster and then keep it to like every story keep it to like 4 to 6 characters.
That way, if they do get like spun out, there's still way more stories to tell, more people to introduce.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
But it's a solid B- for me. B as in boy. B for Bendis.
Yeah, I'll give it a straight up B because I was pleasantly surprised. Like I said, it was Bendis dialogue, but it wasn't hitting you over the head with it. The art was great. The story was actually moving along. So again, I think it's good when they give him a set. Got to be done in 6. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of writers work better with a deadline nowadays, just because, you always know that, it's a big reset at 25 or a big, like they have the certain milestones, but like if it's a 6-series mini series, that's perfect. You can see the trees for the forest and whatnot. You know what I mean? Yeah,
because even though they write for trades like an ongoing thing, they're just like, okay, hey, I didn't get something done by issue 6. I'll just throw it into the next arc or whatever. Yeah, no, I like it here.
Or never mention it again.
Rogel's arc. Yeah.
So no, I think that he's actually mellowing in his old age and like he's kind of like reflecting. I feel like this is just definitely a little elevator for him, and I hope he keeps it up. I really do. I want to see good things from this book, mainly because I'm so invested in that cartoon.
Yeah. I just wonder too. I know he liked Superman and he wanted to do Superman, but I wonder if it was just too much.
Who doesn't want to do Superman, Phil? Like,
okay,
seriously.
Okay, Lois. But no, I just wonder if writing the same character 2 times a month in 2 different books was a little much, or
I think after the Rogozar incident, he didn't have as much leeway.
Yeah.
Because of the fans' visceral reaction to that. So, that's the one thing. It's like, he didn't do anything drastic with Spider-Man. I mean, he made fantastic additions to the Spider-Man world, But like when it comes to Superman, that's the thing people have to learn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that was Ultimate. That was kind of, there was a little more leeway there because it wasn't the 616, but...
Yeah. That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might shape up to be a great miniseries. We'll keep an eye out on it. Yeah. I'll commit to the 2nd issue. We'll have to commit 1 issue at a time. I'm not going to commit to the whole thing. I've learned my lesson.
Hey, even if Lilith abandoned you guys, I'll do the 6. I'll trudge through the 6, even if it starts getting bad. So, but so far, it's worth a pickup, right, Lilith? Issue 1, it's worth a pickup.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So. Even if you're just morbid curiosity, I say do it.
Yeah.
It's $3.99. That's par for the course.
Yeah.
Hold the line at $2.99, Meyer.
And again, it's Bendis, but he didn't go full Bendis, so yeah.
I say he only went half Bendis, and it worked so far.
I wonder if that's the key. I wonder if it's like he, if you make him throw 20 characters in a book, it's like the Bendis gets like distributed evenly or something.
Evenly, yes. I think that is the key.
It's not one character getting the full Bendis.
Oh, speaking of which, kind of, sort of, since Naomi's gonna probably pretty much be her own like universe, aka the Black Star Girl. Looks like what's shaping up to be. You guys, if you should pick up the comic books. I like the comics. I do. I just never finished. I only got through issue 3, I think. So I'm gonna finish up that series. It was on sale on Comixology, so I just went ahead and got it. So I just have to read it.
And they collected that in trade, didn't they?
Did they? I think they did, but I don't think that story where she was the Superman story where she went over to that book. I don't think that was in the trade or something. I think something was missing in the trade.
Oh, okay. But I thought, what was it? Was it 6 issues or was it 6 issues? Yeah, I thought they collected that somewhere, so that might be...
Probably. They collect everything nowadays.
And for those of you who may not read all the comics, she is in Justice League right now. Bendis is writing the Justice League book. She's over
maybe it wasn't Superman. Maybe it was Black Adam.
Ooh, there you go.
On the TV show, it wasn't Superman at all. He wears a cape.
Can you imagine they reveal that the week they're like, hey, go see the Black Adam movie.
Mark my words.
What did she see? Go to the movie theater. Oh, Warner.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh my God, there'd be a riot.
It's Mr. Miracle, actually, because, Ava was supposed to do New Gods.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's Mr. Miracle. He wears a cape, too.
Orion
We're going to get those New Gods somewhere, damn it.
Orion was feeling fancy that day.
The House of El is not the only aliens that wear capes, okay? Oh, Krypton, I miss you.
It's Mon-El.
So on that note, I think we can wrap it up.
wrap it up. All right, kids. So.
Cut it out. Oh, wait. Somebody go check on Dave Coulier, actually, now that I think about it. For the love of God, somebody check on John Stamos.
Oh, man. The Grim Reaper forgot about that. Cool. All right, kids. So next week, of course, we're going to be covering Justice League of America 196, Part 2 of the JLA JSA team-up story. And, of course, and then in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, Justice League of America 197, the wrap-up to that story. And, again, we'll throw in new issues as they come out. So, we'll get your new reviews, too. Yeah, and then, yes, as Lilith mentioned, in 3 weeks, we'll be back to an animated series review, so Secret Origins Part 2.
Part 2.
The rest of the kids join the party. All right.
It's not just for Batman and Superman, see?
Yeah, see? All right, kids. So, yes, email us all your thoughts on, this classic storyline, George Perez and his work, the new stuff, all of it, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. So please, kids, please send in feedback so we don't have to talk to my mom.
No,
all right. So yes, capesandlunatics@gmail.com or 614-382-2737. And please follow us on all the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Unlimited Justice. You can
get some.
Hey, that's right. Hail. All right. So, and you can also join the JLA Justice League Justice Society Facebook fan group. Join us there for some fun conversations. Find links to all the social media for all the shows we do on the Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcasts. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can watch us do every episode there on our YouTube channel.
Smash it.
Hail. That's right, kids. Lilith wants you to smash it.
Smash it.
All right, kids. So, yes, please subscribe to the YouTube. Most important, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Any contribution.
We don't have a fancy financial backer.
That's right.
We're building this Hall of Justice from scratch.
No Bruce Wayne, no Oliver Queen, nothing. So,
no
yes.
Star Labs, nothing.
We got nothing.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
All right, so yes, any contribution is appreciated, but $3 to $5 gets you the exclusive content, creator interviews. Mr. DG Chichester is here every month. That's right, Mr.
He brings out the good mic, I heard.
Oh, that's right, every single week, kids.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Every month we talk a classic Chichester story. And also, superhero movie brackets are coming soon, so make sure you're there for one.
If you didn't vote in the poll, make sure you vote in the next one.
Hey-oh! Get that poll, kids. Anyway, and yes, say you were there when we crowned the worst superhero movie in history. So, yes. Well, one of them. All right, kids. So, yeah, Patreon, or get yourself some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Love Hellfire. Where can people find you?
Okay, if you guys want to live tweet Naomi with me Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok, making the spicy comments and maybe sometimes spicy meatballs too. If you follow me, you'll get that joke at Lilith Hellfire69. Hey-oh! Ooh, that sure was close. I didn't get manhandled. Don't get fingered.
Boy.
And shut your filthy mouth.
That's right, kids. That's it.
The big finish. Jazz hands.
I was going to jinx you. All right. Thank you for joining us. Again, in 1 week, Justice League of America 196. And then in 2 weeks, the conclusion of 197. And again,
to be concluded. Like we're the Matrix.
And again, all your new comic reviews will be sprinkled in there.
Sprinkle a little pixie dust on it.
And hey, eventually, like you said, we're going to get to those Black Canary and Huntress months. So hey, send us your favorite storylines, man. Maybe we'll include them. So until next time.
Actually, what?
Justice is served.
Get some.
Justice is served.
No. Get some. Unlimited justice.
Hi, I'm Russell.
And I'm Justin.
And we're from the
Hold up. Listen up, you nerds. Tired of being a little goody two-shoes? Had enough of always talking about acts of courage and heroism? Well, you have come to the right place, I guess. Tomes of Evil is the comic book supervillain podcast, where every month we do a deep dive on a different comic book supervillain, as well as multiple sub-series on some of the most iconic foes of all time, including Darkseid, Doctor Doom, Scarecrow, and...
Named Hobgoblin, and you're right on time for your funeral.
I better be getting paid for this. So what are you guys waiting for? Bring on the bad guys.
Tomes of Evil, a comic book villain podcast.